So could it be more crisis in Leafland? I'm here with Mike Trakos, national hockey writer for Post Media. Mike Babcock, Leafs coach, he's used words like grit, heaviness. Are the Leafs really lacking?
Yeah, 100% they're lacking. and you know what? That's not a surprise. Like, this is a team that's built on speed, skill, creative offensive types like John Tavares, Mitch Marner, Austin Matthews, William Nylander. None of these guys has a mean bone in their body. And you know, that's okay, because this is a team that's going to beat you with their offense, not with their fists.
Okay, but when you hear things like grit, heaviness, going into the first round of the playoffs, they could be facing Boston, possibly Washington. Are the Leafs in a situation where they could just see themselves getting bullied around the ice?
Yeah, and that's the problem with the Leafs right now, is that there's a style change where if they are going to face a Boston Bruins team or a Washington Capitals team, well, yeah, they're not going to match up well. And we saw that last year in the playoffs. So, you know, when Mike Babcock says the team needs to play heavier, I don't think he's talking to the players. I think he's talking to the general manager up top and Kyle Dubas, saying, get me guys that can play heavy. Get me guys that if someone's taking a run at a Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews, we've got a guy that can answer back. And they had that last year when they had Matt Martin and Leo Komarov, but with both guys gone, there's a serious lack of pushback where the Leafs really need. So, you know, the trade deadline's coming up February 25th. Look to the Leafs at, you know, that's number one on their wish list, I think, aside from getting a defenseman, is someone that can make it a little difficult for the opposition.
Okay, so with that, February 25th, give us some names. Who do you think the Leafs should go out and target?
Well, I'll give you one name, and this is a name that everyone's going to be clamoring for on February 25th. It's Wayne Simmonds out of the Philadelphia Flyers, and this is a guy that can not only help you on the gritty side because he's big and he plays a little bit of a nasty game, but you know, for a power play that is lacking and it's gone through some hiccups this year, Wayne Simmonds, plunk him in front of the net, he can do a lot of damage in the same way that James Van Riemsdyk did last year. Now, is he going to be able to match up with a Tom Wilson out of Washington or a Ryan Reeves out of Vegas or even a Zdeno Chara out of Boston? No, but he does add an element that the Leafs sorely need.
What about in-house players? Players on the Leafs who you think could potentially, you know, step up or need to be a bit more gritty and heavy?
Yeah, you're not going to ask Austin Matthews to lay the body or drop the gloves, but, you know, you got a Nazem Kadri who can play a little bit of an antagonizing style. You've got a Zach Hyman that can make it a little tougher, but, you know, realistically, the Leafs are probably going to have to rely on their strengths, and right now the strength is to rely on a speed and skill game.
Okay, let us know what you think down below and subscribe to our YouTube channel.